time it is that you're watching this video. It's your boy Kaafra, Kaofra _ on Instagram. I'm with my long lost friend. Tell us what your name is, where you from, how can people find you?
I'm gonna give you all my government name. My government name is Rodney Foxworth Hill. I don't say that to anybody. I go by the name of Cloud. I was born in Tacoma Park, Maryland. I was raised in Washington, D.C. as well as South Carolina and bounced around all my life. You can follow my movement at RodneyCloudHill.com. I say it again, my movement is RodneyCloudHill.com, as well as my social media. Also, my Snapchat is Hip Hop Ingenuity. It's the only one that's different. So if you want to follow me on Snapchat.
So the pseudonym Cloud, where does that come from?
Cloud came from because I like to be above niggas. I stay in the cloud. I'm better than every. It's like, nah. Whole time, truthfully, the name Cloud came from my brother. He used to draw. He was working on a comic book when we was kids. Him and a bunch of friends around the way and whatever. And my name in the comic was Cloud, and it was similar to Dragon Ball Z. He was actually a good drawer, and him and the other friends and whatever. And from there, people started calling me Cloud. My friends would call me Cloud. His friends would call me Cloud, and it just stuck. So I didn't change it.
More serious question: what do you think the purpose of life is?
The purpose of life has to be to inspire, educate, and motivate people. Like, that's the only way we can get to a higher level. That's the only way we can evolve. And specifically the Black community, we have to learn how to big up one another. And I do that through my passions, through my spoken word, my poetry book, through events, through community service, through my activism, through a lot of stuff. And we have to realize that we were more than just slaves here in America. We have to go back and dig deep into our history as far as Africa goes, and we have to learn that we were scholars, we were artists, we were warriors, we were gods, goddesses, we were inventors, scientists, doctors. Like, literally everything that exists in America we had in Africa, and we have to learn how to embed that within our construct here in America. And yes, so I'm just trying to educate people and inspire us that we were more than just slaves here and came from slavery and found our way from there. No, we were so much more than that. So
what are some endeavors that you have already accomplished?
The endeavors that I already have, one is my poetry book, The Cloud Effect. You can purchase it, or you can look at it on Amazon, The Cloud Effect. It comes in the hard copy as well as the ebook, the PDF file. It's on Kindle, and it's 23 poems, 23 illustrations as well. And I have poems about everything, about consciousness, vibrations, energy, religion, politics, miseducation, education, spirituality. And the beautiful thing about my work is, if you read it, it's going to invoke some emotion out of you. And it's very, 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 very beautiful pieces in it. I'm not just saying it because it's mine. Everybody who has purchased it has came to me and said, yo, you have definitely embarked on a journey that guided them in a better light. And you can also look on the reviews on Amazon. So please look at it, take a chance. The Cloud Effect. So thank you.
So how do you think your talents are being received by the community?
My talents being received by the community. When I go to events, when I host events, I feel as though people are definitely receiving it. They have to be. Like, people come to me and tell me that you have inspired me. And I strive to do that. I strive to give people something they haven't heard before, and make them think in a conscious light. It's all about awaken somebody's thought-provoking. You have to be thought-provoking in whatever you do, and to inspire somebody, you have to make them think on a different level. So that's what I do with my work. as well as if I'm talking to high schoolers or kindergartners, or people my age or above, because I have spoken to college students, I have spoken to adults about certain things. So it's all about giving back, and I'm hopefully what I'm doing is seen in a positive light. I'm not trying to pursue any negative endeavors on anybody. So I'm just trying to do the right thing and give back to the community with the talents that I know that I have within myself. So, yeah.
So we talked about your accomplishments so far. What are some current projects for your future endeavors?
My current projects. I want to turn some of the poems that I have in my book into videos, and I'm probably going to use you for that, as well as some other friends. I need some actors for that. So if you want to act in some of my videos, please reach out to me. I'm also working on another book, but it's not poetry. It's actually a novel on reverse racism, and it's titled Blackwash, The Untold Stories of Reverse Racism. And that's all I'm going to get into right now. So that's going to be crazy. I know me and you already talked about having think tanks and book clubs in our space. So we're welcome to having that in our space, and that's going to be a beautiful thing. Very thought-provoking stuff. Reading books. It's all about educating the mind. And I know there's one more. I'm trying to bring Third Eye Sessions, my event, to Washington, D.C. Third Eye Sessions. And he's going to ask me a question about Third Eye Sessions, but stay tuned and you will find out. But you can also follow that movement, Third Eye Sessions, on Instagram. And you can follow some of the videos and pictures from that movement. But that was my open mic that I had in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, at Truth for Columbia. So I'm trying to bring that to Washington, D.C. Not trying, it's going to happen. So.
All right. So how do you feel about the Black community's current social issues, and what are some solutions for it?
The Black community, we definitely have a lot of social issues. There's a lot of things that we haven't done to ourselves. More so, I definitely know for a fact we haven't done the main issues to ourselves, but there's a lot of things we can clear up. And the best thing we can do to clear up our issues is unifying. Point blank, period. We have to stop beefing amongst ourselves. Gangs have to stop gang banging, in the sense of beefing with other people, because that's not even how gangs even came up in the first place. Gangs were a positive movement, but as far as like the conscious community, the spiritual community, conscious community, the religious community, we have to unify. The dark skin versus light skin, we have to stop doing that dumb shit. That's dumb as hell. It's 2018. Why are we beefing? You're black, you came from Africa. But most importantly, black people in America have to reach out to black people across the world, and vice versa. We have to unify as a world race, because at the end of the day, we are the majority on this planet. Africans are the majority on this planet. And once we unify, no one can stop us. And we have to start teaching from the Afrocentric mindset as well. And black businesses, oh my God, I can't say that enough. I can't stress it enough. Supporting black businesses is the #1 priority that we should be doing, because the only way we can nation build is if we incorporate economics within ourselves, and we will be self-sufficient people if we support one another. So support black businesses.
All right, now, so what is your end goal for eliminating issues within the black community?
My end goal for myself, I definitely want to have a nonprofit. I want to be a CEO for a nonprofit that's building opportunities amongst the black community. That's how we're just doing stuff and teaching, like I said, from an Afrocentric mindset. I'm trying to build the potential within ourselves from what we already have instilled in ourselves. And it's no faults to any other race. I'm not trying to dog anybody else, but they do it. That's the thing. White people do it, Asians do it, Puerto Ricans do it, Hispanics, blah blah blah. Like list goes on. It's black people are the only people who have not been taught from our own mindset, and it's looked down upon if we try to do it. It's like, oh, you're pro-black, or oh, you're this. Like, no, we just. I love my ethnicity, and I'm trying to make sure that everybody who is black or African does the same thing. You should be proud of where you come from, and that's the problem. We're not proud of where we come from. So as far as my end goal goes, my nonprofit is going to be teaching from the Afrocentric mindset. And I also want to start community gardens where we can feed ourselves and learn how to be self-sufficient. So that's some of the things in the future that I want to get done. So
definitely a lot of work to get done. So what do you attribute a lot of your success to?
Definitely to the universe, to God, first and foremost, to my family, to my supporters, everybody who has supported me on this journey. Definitely, I love y'all. I love y'all so much for supporting my book, for supporting my poetry when I perform places, for supporting me when I go to schools and talk to people. And yeah, this is beautiful. And to the activists and the scholars out here who are educating and just trying to stop oppression. Oppression in all forms is bad, no matter whether it's racial oppression or gender oppression. Like, it shouldn't exist. So to the activists and the scholars out there, man, I attribute my success to them because I am educated by the work that you do. So
all right. If you had one piece of advice for others wishing to follow their passion, what would it be?
That's an easy one, man, but it's so cliche. It is so fucking cliche. Don't give up. It's very cliche, but it's the truth. Don't give up on your passion, your goals, your dreams. Follow your dreams, man. Put that energy towards it, and once you understand the universe, you will understand that the universe is going to give you whatever you put your energy towards. If you don't give up on your passion, you are not going to fail. The universe is definitely going to give in and give you what you want. That is the law. That is the universal law. I don't know how long it's going to take, but you definitely going to get to the next step. If you have a set goal saying, oh, I want to get this done, and if you put your energy towards that, you're going to get it. I never thought I was going to be a published author. I never thought people would know my name, but people do now. I'm out here trying to do big things, and hopefully I inspire others to do the same thing in a positive light.
So what has been the most satisfying part of your journey thus far?
Just giving back and knowing that I'm touching people, intellectually touching people, and motivating people to do what they want to do. Because creativity is something that most adults lose once they get older. Because we live in a capitalistic society, and our society right now tells us that money is the only thing you're supposed to live for. Start a family, get married, have kids. But your passion is the only thing you are born to do, truthfully. That is what your soul is telling you to do, your passion. And once you go after your passion, and once you accomplish your passion, that's when your soul is going to be complete. So just seeing others inspired by what I do definitely keeps me going. And I love y'all for doing that, for telling me and for approaching me and just letting me know that I'm inspiring others. So
all right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to wrap this up. It's your boy, Kaofra, Kaofra_. I'm the IT guy. I'm the video guy. I'm the guy behind the cam. Corn on the cam, as those who know.
Corn on the cam.
Yeah, sure, that's old. But yeah, tell the people where they can follow you one more time.
You can follow my movement at RodneyCloudHill.com. You can also follow my movement on all the social medias at Rodney Cloud Hill. You can Snapchat me at Hip Hop Ingenuity. And that's my movement, man. I love y'all. Peace, blessings, gods, goddesses, kings, queens.